Here's Johnny.
Welcome to my nightmare.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Let me play with this, Daddy.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fear Freaks Podcast. My name's Braden.
I'm Destiny.
And we are the Fear Freaks. We're doing another one of these sessions. We're just chilling and doing like a Q&A thing. So if anyone has any questions tonight you guys want to ask, there may be a lot of you that might be new here this week. So welcome to Fear Freaks. This is a weekly segment where we just discuss all things horror. Normally we have a topic, and we were originally supposed to have a topic this week, but someone didn't do their homework assignment. You had one assignment, and but to be fair, she was at Houston Horror Film Fest this past weekend, and it looked like she had a great time. If you guys follow Destiny on social media, she posted a lot of really fun and exciting pictures from over the weekend. How was that, Destiny? How was Houston Horror Film Fest?
It was so much fun. My best friend Maddie and we went together, and it was her first big one, and it was only my second big one because we've gone to some pop-up ones here and there, and it's basically the same thing. It's just a smaller version of the big convention. Mm-hmm. And this is my first time staying at the hotel for it, which was really exciting. So we went Friday for a little bit, stayed at the hotel. We went to the after party, which was okay. I wish they had better music, and I don't want to say that, but it's true. I wish they had better music because I was no one's dancing. Let's change it up here. And then, so Friday night, the after party was Dance from the Dead or something like that, and then Saturday, which we didn't go to because we left Saturday at 2 or 3, it was Flashback to the 80s, which I was son of a bitch, I know I'm gonna miss a good one. They posted a clip of them playing Running Up That Hill, and I was
oh, you missed it. You freaking missed it.
Do. A group of people, a big group, all singing Running Up That Hill, that's all I want right now, and I freaking missed it. So that's my bad, though. I want to go for a whole weekend, maybe next year. I think that would be really fun. No one knew who we were Friday, which I was pretty upset about, not going to lie. We were Julie James and Helen Shivers. No one knew.
Wow.
No one knew.
I know. I remember you texted me Friday night. You were quite upset about that. I was like, I'm sorry.
So I was like, how does no one know? Because I feel like Maddie was Helen. It just is you look at it, it's yeah, obviously the green dress, she has the crown, she has blonde hair. My outfit was more plain, so I understand if no one knew who I was, but look at my friend here. She's clearly Helen, but no one knew, so then we changed into bloody outfits, which was a lot of fun. I feel like I got more looks whenever I was bloody than regular. We went to Whataburger in our costumes still, which we did a third costume change Friday for the after party. And I was a vampire, and she was Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. And we went to Whataburger, and we got a lot of looks and questions because we went bloody. And I was like, there's literally a convention 4 minutes away from here. And they're like, oh shit, that's so cool. I was like, I know, y'all should go. But yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
You guys are promoting Houston Horror Film Fest. You guys should be sponsored by them. You know what? Sponsor Fear Freaks. Destiny is part of that.
I've been to so many now.
I'm gonna start putting in requests. I'm gonna be like, you know what, Fear Freaks is gonna be sponsored next year, and y'all can come up and meet us in person, and we're gonna have a table. We're gonna have.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go that far.
No,
I just want to be there.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, because let's face it, Destiny, I would sit at a table all day. I'd just shake your guys' hands as you guys are all walking by. I'd bless you guys as you walked by. Have a great day. Destiny's gonna.
That would be me the whole time. I'd be like, what the fuck
I know.
Is he doing?
No, you would be up and walking around. I'd be there. Where's Destiny at? I don't fucking know.
Good luck finding her.
She's wandering. Just look for the bloodiest person here, and I'm sure you'll find her. So you put you normally that's what you do. You do.
Oh, I thought you said the funniest looking person here, and I was like,
no, the bloodiest.
Bloodiest. I'll take that.
I'm pretty sure everybody else heard bloodiest.
Not me.
Yeah, you're just hearing some shit. I don't know. But who's in here right now? Lamontre, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Mike Johnston, good to see you. Good real hunting. Good to see you. Almost didn't say anything. I was just kind of like, good, real. Like, almost gave him like the head nod, just like, good, real.
Literally. Nice to see you.
Ashton, what's going on? How are you?
Hey, everyone.
Brock. Dude, Brock, I love your name, dude. Like, just Brock. Like, Brock.
One time, okay, I've never been. Hi, Denise. I've never been in a fight, okay? But one time in middle school,
What?
I was pushed. No, someone was pushed. The person was then pushed into me. And I'm pretty sure that guy's name is Brock.
Wow. This can't be this Brock. It can't be
Or
this.
maybe, see, I don't remember who it was.
Can't
but I
be
always
him.
felt like it was him.
Julie, what's going on? Welcome in. So, again, anybody that may be new here, we would normally have a little movie topic to discuss tonight. If you guys go on the channel and you guys go to the Fear Freaks playlist, we talk about a lot of different stuff tonight. We're really just hanging out. We're going to talk about some horror news. I've got a few articles here open that I do want to discuss, actually. Some that I actually, first of all, like, I always forget that this movie is fucking coming this year. Spirit Halloween, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I forget that this is coming all the time. And, like, it says the official film, like, I'm on Bloody Disgusting right now. Official film Spirit Halloween, the movie, will bring the Halloween Superstore onto the big screen this Halloween, with the trailer on the way very soon. The official Spirit Halloween account over on Instagram has begun to tease some of the movie's featured monsters. Like... So I'm like honestly like wondering if like is this going to be like animatronics? Like, so this is actually Buzzsaw. This guy actually looks like, here, I'm going to share my screen. This guy actually looks like an animatronic, does he not?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like that actually, I mean, I like it. It looks pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. Like, I like his, so this guy's name is Buzzsaw apparently. Wow, way to only utilize the saw and not the freaking giant ass hammer he has on this side of on the left side, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
so yeah, like I mean, this is like Buzzsaw is an existing original character from the Spirit Halloween collection, available as a 6-foot tall animatronic that you may have seen at Spirit Halloween stores in the past. So this might just be one from the store. But I guess that this is actually going to be a featured guy in the movie. So I wonder, is this going to be like rated R, or is it going to be like,
sure.
like what's going on? Like, I mean, is there a synopsis here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here's the plot synopsis. The plot synopsis for the Family Kids Adventure movie.
Okay.
When a new Spirit Halloween store appears in a deserted strip mall, 3 middle school friends who think they've outgrown trick-or-treating make a dare to spend the night locked inside the store Halloween night. But they soon find out that the store is haunted by an angry evil spirit who has possessed the creepy animatronic characters. So it is an animatronic movie. It's kind of like the Willy's Wonderland thing.
I was going to say that.
With Nicolas Cage, like when he like is inside and he's cleaning, he's the cleaner for the night. And he's and the animatronics come to life. That's pretty much like what this reminds me of. So
yeah, 100%. So I guess it probably won't be rated R then.
It's
probably going to be more of like a little like a kid's sort of movie, which sounds cute. I'll definitely watch it. It sounds fun.
Yeah. So this is apparently, I don't know, dude. But like when you post when you post art like this just looks like an R-rated movie. Like, does it not?
Someone's head's definitely going to get bashed in with that. It needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no shot this movie's not rated R. It's teenagers that are going into a Halloween store. I truly think, and we've seen movies like with It and stuff like that with like kids that have been rated R. Like, I mean, it says family kids. Oh, okay, I guess it's a family kids adventure movie. I don't know. Part of me is like, this has got to be rated R. But whatever. So stop sharing. Brock, thank you so much for the super chat. Braden, you have an awesome channel. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Thank you guys all for being here. I did see Shaheem of the Dead in here as well. She said that she's at work and wanted to stop by and say hello.
Hi.
Grubby, I see Grubby is here. Let me find his initial comment. Did he comment? I see someone commented for him. But Grubby, what's going on? How are you? I see you in here. Sorry, I can't pull up your initial comment. Byron, what's going on? How you doing? He also says hi, Destiny. Don't worry, he didn't just say hi me.
Hi.
Aaron, how you doing? Got a good group in here tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. One question I saw earlier, actually from Brock. Destiny, you've probably seen this. I haven't. Have you ever seen Dark Knight of the Scarecrow? It's a movie from 1981. I've never seen that.
I have seen it. I watched it last year during October. I watched it, and I thought it was okay. It's like a PG, so it's not really like gory or anything. But I think the look of the killer is pretty creepy because it's a scarecrow, so it has sort of like the sack head sort of mask, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
And like the whole backstory of the killer is actually like really sad. I was like, wow. Didn't think I was like on the verge of crying for this movie, but I kind of was. But I liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I've not seen it. Is it on anything right now? Maybe I'll have to check it out.
I know I watched it on Tubi. I don't know if it's still on there, but that's where I watched it last year. So hopefully. And it has. Have you? I've never seen Dr. Giggles, but have you?
No, I've never seen Dr. Giggles.
Did you ever watch Tales from the Crypt, the TV series? Do you remember the one? There's 2 Christmas ones, but do you remember the one with the blonde lady with the axe killer Santa?
I do, yeah.
So that's the guy that plays the Scarecrow in Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. He's the guy that plays that Santa, which that is my favorite episode of Tales from the Crypt. I haven't seen Tales from the Crypt in so long besides that episode, but I grew up loving the fuck out of that show, and he always stuck with me because I thought he was really like creepy looking, but he's the guy from Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, and I think he might be in a Batman movie. I don't know what he's in, but
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've never seen that, but I will add that to my list. I like that's honestly one thing I love about this show is like Destiny gives me like a whole list of shit that I gotta like add to a movie list. It's like just like when you think that like you've seen like everything. Like I mean, I feel like I've seen all of like the hot horror stuff, like like those that you see a lot of people talking about like online, or like those that like if you join horror groups on social media that you see posts of popular horror movies that I've seen all those, but like stuff like that, I mean, I don't know how popular Dark Knight of the Scarecrow is or anything, or I don't know how popular it was, but like I mean and I mean shit, Shudder's also giving me a ass ton of recommendations where I'm like, fuck dude, like these actually all look like they're fun. I just want to like be able to have time and sit down and actually like watch them and everything. Jared, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to tonight's stream. It's The Devil's Eyes. This is my first time on the stream. Welcome to Fear Freaks.
Welcome. Yeah.
Now you get Destiny's little like, so Destiny does that for all the new members, and then if it's your birthday, she does happy birthday.
But way better.
way better. I'm absolutely. I should just not ever do that again. Honestly, I should just leave it all. Should just leave it all to Destiny. Brock says, if you can have a 1-hour lunch with one cast member from any of the alum cast of Scream 1996, who would you pick and why? Any of the alum cast. I gotta say, because Scream's my second favorite horror movie ever. It's like, it's Halloween and then Scream. And I'm saying that again because, like, again, there are probably some new viewers here, but I gotta say, I'm gonna probably say Dewey. I like want to like sit down and just like have like a conversation with him. He's just like such a likable character, like I don't know. Like I would say David Arquette for sure. I'd love to have a 1-hour chat, with him about just really everything. So, and he's just so cool. That's just me.
All right.
Who would you pick?
Look, okay. Let's say like if it was like the person from the movie, I think I'd probably go with Tatum because I
Okay.
fucking love Tatum and I think it would just be kind of fun. But real life people, my first instinct is obviously, Nev because she's my favorite of like everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh, maybe Skeet because then it'll be like a little date with Skeet. That'd be fun.
1 hour date. You get 1 hour. You get a 1 hour date with him. Yeah.
That's all I need. Come on.
just 1 hour just to get all your questions and answers out.
Yeah, definitely. But I think I would have to go with Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Not just because of Scream, but because of like everything he was in that I watched growing up. He seems like it would probably be the most fun with him because he just has this energy about him that I think
Yeah,
would be like really comforting to talk to. So
I
okay.
agree. He brings big energy to the screen, and he's just such an entertaining person. Like, I mean, he was in that, and I actually like Scooby-Doo. Both of those movies were coming out like when like we were growing up and whatnot, and I mean like both of those live action ones I love. Like, I mean, I
Amazing.
absolutely love. Like, I would honestly say, in my opinion, I think the second one's better,
Thank
but
you,
like
because I agree.
Monsters Unleashed, like, I mean, first of all, you get the tar monster, which was my favorite of all of them. Like, the Scooby-Doo and the tar monster was my favorite cartoon growing up until the cyber chase one. I really enjoyed the cyber chase. I love Scooby-Doo and the cyber chase. Honestly, I also feel like that's like where my love, like I feel like I never give that enough credit, like, when people ask me where my love for horror comes from. And I'm like, well, I was big on Scooby-Doo. Like, I mean,
100%. I think my first birthday party, I think I had like a little Scooby Doo cake. Like, obsessed with Scooby Doo. Fucking love it. But I was also watching horror movies at the same time. I was watching Scooby Doo. But I think, Scooby Doo is just like a lighter version of that.
mhm.
Um, so yeah, I love Scooby Doo and I love Monsters Unleashed. It's my favorite out of the two. It's just so cool. Monsters, they're unleashed.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy it. You've got like the Dutchman ship that's fucking going like through the city and everything. Like, it's just all in all just entertaining. Like, Fauci, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hi.
Good to have you in here. Yeah, I mean, like, it's Scooby-Doo 2 is honestly just it's so good. And I mean, I like the first one. I do, but I mean, out of the two, I gotta go with the second one. I mean,
Yeah,
I was so upset that there wasn't a third one with like all of them, like,
neither do we. But
but
it could still happen. It could still
it
happen. I would
it
fucking be there.
it could, it definitely could, but I would see it, but also it's like I also feel like that because two, like, I mean, I think did very well, like people really liked it a lot, and I feel like that they didn't want to interrupt like that, like, I don't know. So who am I to say? I'm not the one making the decisions, but
Yeah.
yeah.
As a kid, I think I've said a couple of times how, like, in my brain, I would just relate different things to each other. Whenever I was a kid, my family, we have like there's like a road that they live on. And
Hmm.
on that road, there was a bridge. I remember they drove down there and there's like a little fire on the bridge. And it really scared me because they're talking about this guy and there's like this guy out there and stuff. And he started a little fire on the bridge. And I was like, what the fuck? And in my head, for some reason, I told myself that the guy that did that was the blue guy from Cyber Chase. So anytime I think of that movie, I think of the bridge being on fire for some reason.
Oh
Because
my
I thought I
god.
was like, it's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't
Oh
tell him
man.
that, but
Yeah.
but yeah.
Vic, what up? Yep, that's right. 3 months. In 3 months, Halloween ends. It's all coming to a close really quickly. Julie, are they making Scooby-Doo horror movie, or is that a rumor? I was chatting with my boyfriend about it earlier. I don't. Destiny, you look like you have an answer for that, so go ahead.
There is. I don't know if they're making another one, but there is a horror Scooby Doo movie. And because one of my favorite YouTube channels I watch, he doesn't really do horror that much. It's just like a funny guy, Drew Gooden. he has this video where he's talking about all the different like Scooby-Doo stuff, like going through it. And there is a movie called like Saturday Morning Detention or something like that, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you have all your characters that would be your Scooby-Doo characters, but like Daphne and Fred are like fucking, and it's not like them smoking weed. They're like dropping acid, and there's like murders and blood, and
What the
there's still
fuck?
a dog there. So it's called like Saturday Morning Detention or something like that. And it exists. I don't know if I want to watch it because that sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound all that. I mean, they're making all of these cartoons into horror movies. I mean, fuck, did you see the Winnie the Pooh trailer or the damn poster for it's like Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, but as a fucking horror movie?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, I will say they definitely nailed the designs. If they were going for the creepy factor, they definitely got the creepy factor because the face of Pooh Bear is absolutely terrifying on that poster. That's for damn sure. Definitely don't know anything though about any other Scooby-Doo horror movie up and coming though. But if they're doing a fucking Pooh Bear one, I can only imagine that there might be one up. I don't know. Yeah, Devil's Eyes, what's going on? How's it going? Glad to have you here.
Still here?
What do you call it? Let's oh, here we go. Mike Johnson, looking forward to watching the Haddonfield Nightmare this fall season. Braden and his team did a great job. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys are enjoying the movie and everything. Brock, thanks for the super chat. Destiny, sorry the rude Brock was rammed into you.
I feel like that was him. And then so they stepped on the back of my ankle, which that hurts. Like I could barely walk because I couldn't put pressure down on my foot. And so I had to someone had to help me to the nurse's office. And the nurse called my mom. And it was like, your daughter was involved in a fight. And my mom was on the phone. She said, my daughter was involved in a fight. Because I used to be really not how I am now. I feel like I'm more abrasive now. Back then, absolutely not. Shy as fuck. Nervous as hell. Still nervous, but not as shy. But, yeah. And I was like, Mom, I was not in a fight. She's like, I know this. Like, you don't fight. And I was like, yeah, I know. I know that. But, yeah. I don't even know if it was Brock. I feel like I could be making it up. I can't remember who did it. But I remember it fucking hurt a lot. It hurt a lot.
Okay, we got two more super chats from Brock, so hold on, stand by. Okay, so Brock says, what would your perfect ending be to Halloween Ends? Destiny, I'm gonna let you take this one first.
My perfect ending?
Yeah.
I think that they both should die, Michael and Laurie. Allison lives. But I still think I want the end of the movie to have a feeling of even though Michael Myers is dead, that doesn't mean really anything, I still want to feel him there, and I still want people to be scared, because yeah, Michael Myers is scary, but the whole vibe of Halloween is already spooky in itself. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to have some sort of feeling at the end of it being even though he's gone, it's kind of like what Laurie tells Allison. Even if he's gone, you can still feel him. He's always there. And that's what I want the ending to make me feel like. Is kind of like in the original Halloween, even though he's not there, but it's wow, mm-hmm. Evil is still out there. And I want to feel that. I don't want to do just Michael's dead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. I still want to be even though he's gone, what else can happen here? Yeah. I don't know. I saw the trailer and, I felt nothing in a way. I was watching it, or Bailey was next to me. I was like, oh my God, the trailer just came out. You're about to see my reaction to it. I was watching it. I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I kind of don't know how I feel about Halloween Ends. I'm excited, but I don't want to get too excited because I just don't know what to fucking expect at this point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it is going to be a little weird, going into it. So, Destiny, I don't know if I told you, but I actually got Abby to agree to sit down and watch Halloween with me. So she's actually going to see Halloween Ends with me. So she's not watching all of them. She's watching the 3 that she needs to which is honestly nice. I told her that too. I'm like, you know what? Consider yourself lucky I mean, even if this was, if like I knew her back in 2018, like I'm like, she would only had to watch one movie to understand, like,
Yeah.
But the thing with Halloween 2018 is they set it up, like they set up the story, like even like when Aaron is at Laurie's compound and he's like, I believe in Michael Myers, the reigning serial killer, but the boogeyman, no. Like, but like because like he only killed a very few people in Halloween 1978. Like, I don't know if that's, I mean, I don't know the number. Like, I don't know like what like number you have to hit to get to serial killer,
I think
deranged
it's like
serial killer.
6.
Okay, so he killed 5. So
Yeah.
like he killed 5 people. So they definitely set up the story of Michael Myers in Halloween 2018 for it to assume that you just are familiar with, yes, there have been many movies. And I mean, I guess that like that might have been intentional, right? Like there have just been so many movies in the franchise that it's just like, okay, he's deranged, right? But that's how they kind of set it up. But I will say, I think my perfect ending for Halloween Ends will that they both end up going out together. I mean, like I gotta say that they kind of also set that up in Halloween Kills, like in the hospital scene when Laurie was like, "Let me take his life as he takes mine," or like that super dramatic scene, like when she was like really getting into that. I mean, Jamie Lee has really crushed it, like in these like last 2 movies. I've really enjoyed her performances, while she definitely was underutilized in Halloween Kills. I mean, like, yeah, like I feel like that they've already set that up. Like she's like, let him take my life as I take his. I think that that's how it's going to be too. So but we're gonna find out. Another thing, why was the ghost face taken out of the ending of the original cut of Scream 2 in the bell tower?
Yeah, so I think the ending was like, I think it was supposed to be like it kind of plays out the way it does, but I think it like pans up and there's a ghost face still alive in the tower, which would have been cool if they would have kept their idea for the original Scream 3 with there being like a bunch of ghost face, and it was like Matthew Lillard came back, which I'm like, I don't know about that. But like a bunch of ghost face, so like it reminds me of Pretty Little Liars. Have you ever seen that?
I've seen some. My sisters used to watch Pretty Little Liars, so I'm kind of familiar with it. Yeah.
So you have like your big A, and then throughout the series, all these different A's are being revealed. You're like, that's A, and it turns out no, it's not the actual real A, because there's more A's, and it's like a hierarchy of A's. And I feel like if they were going to do that for Scream 3, that would have been cool. And it would have been cool if that was the ending, because it's like, oh my God, you've seen 2, but now there's more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it was cut, though. I don't know.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm glad that you knew that answer.
I think that's it. I don't,
because I didn't know that answer. So thank you so much for answering that and making the super chat worth it. Good reel. So Brock, I saw that you sent in another one, man. We're gonna get to yours here in a few minutes. But thank you so much, Brock, for all that. That we really appreciate it. So Good Reel says, to go with earlier, how much would you guys charge for an autograph at a convention in the future? Destiny would overcharge. No, yeah, Destiny's clocking in at like, she's gonna charge like 500. So
bullshit.
like 500 for the picture, and then if you come up to her and you're like, who is this? She's gonna be like, who is this? You mean you haven't watched Fear Freaks? Like,
No, I wouldn't charge for anything. Why would I? There was someone on Twitter one day that I tweeted, I like posted a selfie, and someone said, "Who are you?" And I said, "Who are you?"
It's like, yeah, who the heck are you?
Who the heck are you? Like, I know I'm no one, but who are you? That was a pretty fun.
Oh, you've never seen Austin Powers, right?
Years ago.
Well, it's like the scene like when he sees like his future self. He's like, who are you? He's like, I'm you 10 minutes from now. Damn it, we are sexy.
Exactly.
Or he says sexy or handsome, like one of the two.
I feel like it's probably sexy.
I feel like it just sounds like an Austin or it actually might be handsome in that scene. I think when he's talking about the women, he's like, damn it, you are sexy. Like,
Okay. Makes sense.
But yeah, I wouldn't charge anything, man. I mean, like, honestly, I've yet to have that happen to like where I've like ran into someone like that has like watched like my channel or something. So
I did at the convention. I mean, it was a horror convention, so there's horror people there. But Freddie, pretty sure he's been in here before. He mentioned that he like watches because I was walking by and he was like, Destiny, and I was like, hi. And then he said that, and I was like, thank you for watching. Like, that's so nice. And we took a picture together. He was like, ghost face.
Oh my, wait, he watched you where?
I'm pretty sure he said on Pure Freaks.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure.
What the heck?
And we've talked a few times on Instagram.
And you didn't freaking tell me that. That is so cool. I genuinely think that that's awesome. Like, I mean, like, that's so awesome that maybe at Halloween Horror Nights this year, I'll be like, like walking, doing my thing. And like, I'm like going to do like, if anyone has seen it, if anyone's seen Spider-Man 3, I'm just going to be doing the Tony the Peter walk, like as he's like, walking down the street. After that happens, I'm like gonna walk out and like do like
do the fucking dance.
Yeah, do the freaking the arm roll.
Yeah, just doing the.
Yeah. Oh man.
You should.
All right, we're gonna do one more right now. We'll go down and answer Brock's super chats, and we'll come back up and do some more questions. Braden and Destiny, do you like watching movies that are over 2.5 hours in the theater, or do the long run times annoy you for the cinema experience? That's a really great question. It really depends on the movie that is playing. Like, I mean, I can sit down and watch a fucking 3-hour Marvel movie, no questions about it. Like, I mean, I'll sit down. I had no issues watching Avengers Endgame. I didn't get up and go to the bathroom. I sat down the whole time, even with Infinity War. Really, I don't get up during long movies, and I think that that's really like been ever since I really got into movies. Like, I would just like sit down and watch the entire thing. Like, I mean, the Batman is 2 hours and 55 minutes long, and I didn't even get up and like leave the theater this year. But I also try to plan accordingly. Like, I try not to take too much of a like big gulp of my drink if I'm like going to be sitting down for 3 hours, like, watching this movie. And I just saw Nope on Thursday. That's 2 hours and 10 minutes. I mean, and I was fine with it. Like, I said, even though I actually did have to use the bathroom like maybe about an hour in, I was like, fuck, we have a whole nother hour. But I don't want to, like, I'm not that person though. I will not get up, because knowing me, it's like, even if it's like a slow scene, like I'll fucking get up and I'll leave and I'll come back and like something massive will have happened. And I just don't ever want to take that risk. So, it doesn't bother me too much. Destiny, what about you?
I would have to say the same. Like, it depends on the movie, but obviously if I'm going to the movie theater, because I don't go that often, like if I'm going, it's because like I really want to see something. Like, I saw It Chapter 2 in theaters, and that's like what, 2.5 hours long? It's a pretty freaking long movie, and I was fine with that. So I mean, I watched Stranger Things Volume 2 back to back, and that was like 4 hours long, and I wouldn't say I was fine, but I wasn't trying to get up and go to the bathroom. I was like, no, I'm watching it. So it depends on what it is. But if I'm going to a theater, I don't really mind longer theater experiences, just because it's fun to sit in a theater. At my house, though, depends on what it is. Kind of a different story, because I get distracted really easily. And if I'm not feeling something, I'm one of those people, I'll grab my phone and I'll look at my phone. And I try not to, but sometimes it just happens. But especially in a theater, when you're not supposed to do that, I don't mind it. Because like I'm fully immersed in like whatever I'm watching.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Brock says, has William Shatner ever publicly commented on the use of his face being used as the iconic Michael Myers mask? That I feel like he has. I feel like there's a couple videos. I actually know I've seen at least one video before where he's commented on it. If you look it up on YouTube, I feel like that you can find it. But
there was like a panel or something that I remember him talking about it on, or something like that.
Yeah. No, I think so too. So yeah, I know that there's stuff out there that you can definitely find as well. And then he also said, what is the strangest thing a fan and or troll has ever said or asked you online? Ooh, this is a good question. This is honestly a really good question. Destiny, I'm going to let you go first for this one. I'm going to let you go first.
There's so many. I could probably write a little book about all the weird interactions I've had. One time I posted a picture. This is definitely not the weirdest, but I was like, what the fuck? one time I posted this picture that I did whenever I was doing like SFX makeup, and I accidentally took it, and it's like kind of blurry, so my face looks really weird, and like half of it's like bloody. And you remember like the chainmail things, like send to 5 people, or she'll be in your room by midnight, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like retweet or send to people. It was a joke, like share this or she'll be in your room, blah, whatever. And then someone was like, that's not like creepy pasta, and I was like, oh, it's just a joke, like this isn't real, this is me right here. And they're like, why would they even wear like a scarf on their face? And I was like, okay, wasn't a scarf, it's makeup, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tweeted about me with my picture, like screenshotted it, and I responded to it, and I was like, it's a joke, it's a fucking joke. And then they said, you don't know creepy pasta. And then I was on their profile, and then they blocked me. Like, I watched myself get blocked, and I was like, so that was a pretty interesting experience. You don't know creepypasta. That was one of them. Definitely not the weirdest, though. There's been some weird ones than that.
Yeah, I mean, Destiny and I have some conversations sometimes, like where like we just get like weird messages and stuff, and you know, like I'd say that the weirdest one for me is the one that I texted you it. I sent you the screenshot that I got it's a long message I got on Facebook. It is like literally 2 paragraphs of stuff talking about how I'm not gonna read it because I don't want to call the guy out or anything like that on here, but I have it. I know I have it for a fact. It might be one of my oh, here it is. And the thing is, this person still messages me on social media too. Still messages me on social media. Here, okay, I won't say who it is, but this is like pretty like this dude I feel like morphed into like 2 different people during this message. So says, hello, Braden. I love watching your YouTube channel. Otherwise, I gotta say I do not agree with you at all, and you want to talk about Halloween franchise. Now, I'm literally, this is like just the vocabulary that's within this message. Okay, I'm not like toasted. I'm not drunk. This is just the vocabulary that's in this message. Gotta say, I do not agree with you at all, and you want to talk about Halloween franchise is great, but you just tripped up big time. You are a big fucking asshole punk if you have not figured out Scream 5 sucks. In the new Texas Chainsaw Texas Chainsaw movie will be a fucking failure. You know there's some things movies should be left alone, but you're one of those people that spit on the graves of Wes Craven and Toe Popper. You are disrespectful. You're disgusting. That's the message. And I just laughed out loud the entire message that I was like reading it. I was like, huh? I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait, so this man went from saying that he loved my stuff to basically just calling me a punk asshole fuck, whatever the hell he said.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. That was I just was sitting there and I was like, I was just trying to comprehend like what I just read.
Yeah.
I was like, huh? Like what happened?
People just say stuff. I was like, whoa.
What did I do? Okay, let's jump back up here to some questions on Metalect. What's going on? I saw you come in here. Sorry I didn't get a chance to say hi to you until right now. Byron says, I forgot Jeepers Creepers Reborn is coming out in September of this year. I was shocked that they announced that, honestly. Like I was like, because that movie, and I truly don't think it's going to be really any good. But
no, did you watch the trailer?
No.
I was like, oh. So, have you ever seen the movie Bloodfest?
Hey, Robert, what's going on?
Hi.
No, I haven't.
No. Okay, so it's like I like the movie. It's like, have you seen Hellfest?
Hellfest? No.
Okay, so it's like when they go to these like horror places,
Sorry, I just got a text from a random ass number that says Braden ? If anybody has to question like who, like this is like a text message.
that's kind
Like
of spooky.
if anybody has to question, like put a question mark and ask if this is you, I'm not responding. Like you all should not respond if that's the case, okay? Like
No,
do
don't
not
respond.
never respond to that. So yeah, sorry, Destiny, you were saying. I just had to point that out.
Well, it's like in the movies they go to these like what are those called, like haunted houses, like with the scare actors and stuff, and that's how Bloodfest kind of is too. It's like it's kind of like a big convention, but not really convention. It's like they're just partying. It's a bunch of horror people, like horror movie lovers and shit like that. And then they get locked into this place, and that's like a maze of different like houses that you go through. And so whenever I was watching the trailer for the new Jeepers Creepers, I was like, oh, this kind of feels like that in a way, because they're at like a carnival sort of thing, and there's a bunch of horror people like dressed up in costumes and shit. And then it just turns into something weird where they win a prize and they go back to this house, and I'm assuming it's the Creeper's house because he's there. And the house is a bunch of traps. Like it's just a bunch of traps. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that, because I hated in Jeepers Creepers 3 that his truck had a bunch of traps in it. And I was like, this is so stupid. And I was like, okay, so you're taking a dumb part and you're just making it fucking a billion times worse. So I'm not looking forward to that movie at all.
Yeah.
It looks bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really looking forward to that either. So, you know, I mean, I did see that the trailer came out. But yeah. Ashton earlier said when we were talking about Scooby-Doo, says that they just watched Scooby-Doo 2 on Monday. It's been a while since I've seen it. I actually want to get I wonder if they probably do. Like I've been buying a lot of Blu-ray packs recently.
Oh yeah, I have the set.
So, you know, like I normally just and it's just so much easier too, because then you just get all the movies in like, you know, one thing. Like it makes it so much easier to organize on like my Blu-ray shelf. So, yeah, I've just been getting a lot of packs. So, sorry guys, I'm catching up on all these comments here. So, you know, I mean, you guys are being outstanding tonight. Thank you guys so much for all these great questions. What do you call it? I saw one that I wanted to answer. I'm just trying to find it. You know, so everyone's. Oh wait, hold on. Here's So have you checked out recently on YouTube? There is this channel that is doing a Scooby-Doo series called Mystery Incorporated that kind of gives Riverdale vibes. I did see that. I actually saw it's actually crowdfunding on Indiegogo. They have I think they have one episode out right now, and they're crowdfunding for episode 2. I think they were trying to like raise like 25,000. But I mean, like actually, like let's show these guys some love, because it actually did look pretty interesting. Going to Indiegogo right now to look up the thing. Mystery Incorporated. Talk about Scooby-Doo all night, dude.
I know.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, episode 2. Dang, they're 430% funded right now. They raised $74,000 for this. Like,
shit.
I mean, like this, so they're in demand too. So if you guys still want to go support and you guys actually like this, let's show these guys some love. So this is what the campaign looks like. Mystery Incorporated. It says, "What a night for a night." Our story continues as the second pillar wreaks havoc on Coolsville. So what is Mystery Incorporated? Mystery Incorporated is a fresh new series designed to tell the story of the characters from Hanna-Barbara's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, with a modern filter for a new generation. Set in the small town of Coolsville, Ohio, and inspired heavily by the shows like Supernatural, Riverdale, and the original Scooby-Doo cartoons, we enter a world where monsters are real, demons guard every crossroad, and spirits lurk in the dark. Episode 1 is already available. I'm gonna have to go watch this tonight, honestly. Like, I kind of actually want to watch it now. Like, this is actually really interesting. But I mean, like, even this, like, look at the fucking dog, like, that they got as Scooby-Doo. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? This is outstanding. Like, isn't this cool?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, dude, Fred actually. I mean, Fred. If this is Shaggy, like, okay, like, but like, look at fucking Velma and Fred particularly. I mean, like Velma, like, just like this is like a little snapshot of her, but like, actually, literally looks like fucking Velma. And then like Fred, actually, he looks good. I mean, I'm sure all these actors are fine, and then Daphne also looks good. She's got the purple on. I'm gonna probably go watch this. Like, I totally forgot this was a thing. So, Devil's Eyes, thank you so much for putting this on the radar again. So yeah, I mean, fuck, episode 2 raised. They were initially, I think, only trying to raise 20 something thousand, but yeah, now they're doing all this stuff. So yeah, that's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm gonna
watch that first.
I know. I'm gonna have to give that a watch. So they're apparently filming. So that crowdfunding thing was for filming of episode 2 and getting episode 2 made. So yeah. Devil's Eyes also says, yeah, Matthew Lillard will always be my live action Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I definitely agree for a fact. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to miss anybody's question. So if I do, feel free to copy and paste your guys's message, and yeah, then we'll definitely get to it. This is where we could pick up. Jared, what do you guys think of the copycat Michael idea for Ends? Will it open in 2018 and then pick up in 2022? From my understanding, I think it's just a time jump to 2022. Like, like how Halloween 2, 1981, how it relies heavily on the fact that you have seen Halloween. Like, I mean, I feel like that's going to be the same thing with Halloween Kills, and because Halloween Kills, you have to have seen 2018, otherwise you're going to be lost as shit with a lot of stuff. They do very little story set up in that. There's very little story in that movie, period. But I mean, I feel like that also might be the same thing with Ends. I feel like that they're probably going to assume that you've seen Halloween 2018 and Kills at this point, so they could just pick up the story 4 years in the future. I mean, this copycat idea, I've seen so much stuff online about it right now. I've done a few videos on it myself, like that this Corey Cunningham character. I did see somebody say in the comments that the finale of a trilogy is really not the place to get creative. Like this creative, because like this is a legit brand new character. But then again, if it's going to be its own standalone story, because they have to pick up, and I don't know, man. Like I really don't know. I just really have to see the movie to be able to give like any big judgment on that. Like I don't want to prejudge it too hard, But I did say, and I've said this in my videos, that if the main Michael Myers dies any sooner than the finale, then this movie is gonna fucking tank with Halloween fans. I mean it. Like they're really just setting themselves up for for commentary on that for sure. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about, because like I watched the trailer and that was it. Like I didn't look in. No, didn't want to know. Don't want to know. And then I was watching the Hollow stream with like Drum Jumps and Wham and Dave and Jimmy Champagne and Wolfman's Got Nards, and I was watching it and everyone's talking about Corey, and I literally asked, I was like, who the fuck is Corey? What are y'all talking about? And then everyone's like, oh, it's like this new character that's supposed to be like a side villain or something. I was like, what the fuck? It's like I had no idea who the fuck Corey was. I don't know about all that, and I agree. I don't think the third movie in a trilogy should get a little bit wacky with it. Like, no. If you're gonna go crazy, what you kind of already did in Halloween Kills, you went a little bit off the rails in a direction I did not like. I don't think you should try that in the third movie, but who knows? Maybe this whole thing is just like nothing. Maybe we're just reading too much into it. Because I really don't want a fucking second Michael Myers. Like, that sounds dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I really don't know, like, in terms of, like, where they're going. I mean, I honestly, that's one thing I do really like about the trailer is that, like, you don't know where they're going. you know, like it's like that brief of a trailer to like where it's like, okay, shit, like, you know, at least we. But it also in the trailer, I feel like that that we see Corey die because like in the store, like we see like Myers like grab his like neck, and then like normally you don't get out of that fucking chokehold. I mean, you know, like Myers' chokehold is like no other chokehold in the history of fucking chokeholds. Like, I mean, so like I don't know. I truly don't know where they're going with it, but I am definitely very interested to see where they are going. Byron was asking, he was like, wait, Destiny, you have a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter. It's at _ Scream Slut.
Scream Slut. There we go. It used to be Beauty of the Living Desk, but I'm not gonna lie, like I actually liked your old tag more. Like I liked your old app more. But you know, it's not my ad. You know, it's not my ad. It's not my account.
It's not.
Like legit, that I could just see it in her face that she was just about to say it. She goes, "That's great. It's not your fucking account." So you know, who gives a shit? I don't really give a shit. Goodreels actually said that he had a fan come up to him. It had it happen twice.
It's
Braden
cool.
Timmons fans, where are you guys at? Because not around me, that's for sure. You know, but Goodreel actually also does go to conventions. Like, you know, he's been to quite a few of them. I definitely haven't. I've never been to a convention in my life. But when I do start going, I will start vlogging and everything like that. I'm going to bring my camera. We're going to vlog. We're going to have a good time. You know, I'm going to show.
Oh, do you watch Sean Clark's videos? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well.
Who the hell is Sean Clark? Is he a horror guy?
Yeah. The best horror collection, period. Like,
okay.
Just watch his videos on his collection. I'm like, holy shit. But he works in conventions and stuff. And I watch his videos. And I saw him at the convention. I didn't say anything to him because, like, you know, he's still working when he's there. And I didn't really want to bother him. But he was, like, walking to somewhere. And Maddie was, like, in the bathroom. So I was sitting there by myself. And I was like, Sean Clark? I was like, oh, my God. I know that guy from YouTube. So I didn't want to go up to him. But I was like,
oh my gosh, that is fun. I'm sure he wouldn't have minded if you went up to him. Brock, Braden, and Destiny, you are both awesome. Thank you both so much for answering all my questions. Keep rocking out with your Brocks out. Brock, I will say I do love that you say that. He also sent in one more. Would you rather your legacy be to have a crappy role in an iconic movie or to be praised for having an iconic role but in a crappy movie? Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
That's a really good question. It sucks. I don't know. Like, obviously, I would want to be praised more for having, like, a really good role, even if it is a bad movie. Because a lot of our famous, like, B-movie, like, horror actresses, they're in B horror movies, so they're not always the great. But you have, like, Linnea Quigley, who, like, some movies she's in, they haven't been the great, but she's what makes that movie. So I think I would rather be, like, known as, like, a really good role, but in a crappy movie. I want to be, like, a B horror movie actress, because I think they're just the coolest.
Yeah, I'm going to say legacy, have a crappy movie, but in an iconic movie. No, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to have an iconic role in a crappy movie. You know, because if it's iconic, then like even if the movie sucks, and all these years later, like even all these years later, now we're doing like official sequels to these like original movies. Even though these are iconic like original movies, I feel like that, you know, maybe there will be a more fun story to tell, like, you know, down the road, or like if like there's like a remake of this really crappy movie and this remake has just a really great script. And you get involved with it in any way because you were in the original. I'd say that's probably the way that I would go about it. Why look at me like that?
Your camera and mic just like bad.
Just like bad.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out. Your camera doesn't look good, but then your mic also doesn't sound that good either.
Oh shit. Yeah, my internet's on like a 1 bar type of thing. God, dude, it's always the StreamYard. It's like we all start out good now, and then like it. What happened? I don't like when you make those faces.
I'm sorry, you just sound crazy.
Guys, do I sound okay?
Sound alright. Look, someone right here, Jared. Braden, how the fuck do you not know Sean Clark? He's the punk looking guy who's done the special feature stuff on like every Scream Factory horror DVD/Blu-ray in the past decade. He has a point. And he also does the Thing with Two Heads podcast with Christopher Nelson, who did the makeup in the Halloween 2018 and Kills. So you gotta catch up. Yeah. Huh?
My thing is like, I can't pull up this thing. My shit is frozen. Like, you can hear me right now. That's great. I can't hold that thing. Like, my thing's freaking out.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Misael said, let me just get in the stream. Not again, Misael. Not again. Not scaring me this time. Oh, it's just me. Sorry using the word weird for mutant fans. I mean, in a good way. It's like, my face. He sounds like a robot, right? Yeah, not weird, but it's just like a, what's it called? Like a surreal moment, I guess. Because people were like, hey, you're Destiny. And I'm like wearing my like face mask and stuff. And like I was surprised people even recognize me from like this far, just this part of me. But it was pretty cool. I hope Braden comes back. Or else I'll just end this by myself. I've only got like a little bit of time left. I was thinking the exact same thing. Now I have to squint like an old woman because I use my phone. See, this is why you should use your phone. Who never has problems? And I use my phone. I don't even have Wi-Fi. And my streams always come out great. It's the eyes. I think that's what people just know me as. Have you seen those memes of like people with blue eyes? And it's just like, that's how I feel I look. So I try not to do that. Thank you for asking about my necklace. No one did, but Mia made this for me. It's my Eddie necklace. When he takes it off and he says, Chrissy, this is for you. So very happy to have that. Excited for Pearl. I am so excited for Pearl. X, which I feel like I haven't seen that many movies this year so far. But X has been my favorite. And Scream 5 came out this year. And I love Scream. And I love Scream 5. But X has been my favorite. I am so fucking excited for Pearl. I have a feeling next horror movie will be about Barney. Probably. Love the necklace, by the way. Thank you. Nice. Nice. But I'm very excited for Pearl. I watched that trailer at work when it came out. And I was like, oh my god. It looks so good. Oh.
Hello? Everyone there?
Hello?
Where the hell did Destiny go? Destiny.
He's frozen. Fully agree. X best horror film this year. Definitely. What did you think about Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Don't like it. I don't like that trailer.
Okay.
I will not go to
me?
the theaters to see this movie because I'm
Can
not
you hear me?
spending that much money to go see this movie. I'll rent it for
Can you hear
like
me?
$7, but that's it. Not anything more than that,
Can you
really.
hear me?
I keep seeing that people think Pearl can be better than X. I don't know.
Can you not hear me?
I don't know because I really love X.
There's no shot.
The necklace and your eyeshadow go well together. Thank you. I pretty much planned my makeup look today, around my necklace. And I have my earrings on. No one can see them, but I have my Hellfire earrings on. Braden, you're back?
Can you hear me? Hello?
You're still, like, frozen. Can y'all hear him, though? Because I can't hear. Creepshow 2? I like that movie. No, she's ignoring. See, I'm not ignoring you. I can't hear Braden at all. So I didn't know he's been talking this whole time. I hope it's not both of us just talking, because I can't watch people that do streams like that. That's crazy. I can't fucking hear anything. I thought he just wasn't talking this whole time, so I've just been talking. Yikes. Oh, he has been talking. Yikes. it's just us talking over each other. That makes me feel not good. It probably sounds like a fucking mess for y'all. And for that, I am sorry. Even though it's not my fault. But it sounds terrible. I can hear Braden, but he is robotic. Fave scary moment in a non-horror movie. See, I feel like I've seen that question one time in Killer Flicks. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. What's a movie that's not horror, but is scary? The jump scare from Mean Girls 2 when Katie walks in as the, like, dead widow, maybe? Can you hear me? So talk away. Okay. But I don't know. Was gonna save it, but I feel like Brain's gonna be hanging.
Yo.
Are you talking? Okay, I still can't hear you.
What do you mean you can't hear me?
Oh wait, I can hear you, but it's like barely because I guess you're not, because it just sounds bad.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now, at least?
Wow. Amazing.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. It's just really quiet on my phone, but I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to turn down my volume now on my computer and pull up the stream just so I can at least read off the comments. Oh, gosh. So I'm using my data now. So, sorry about that, everyone. I apologize for the technical difficulty. The stuff like this hasn't happened in a while. Did we get a lot of questions? Have you been answering questions for people?
Yeah, I've been talking.
So Misael actually fucking texted me and he was like, Braden, just use your internet or just use your data, damn it.
That's what I was saying. I said, y'all need to just start using y'all's phone because I only use my phone and I never have problems like this.
Yeah, you never have problems. Honestly, I think I'm going to just start doing the same because, the picture quality actually looks pretty clear right here. I think that I look better now than I did when I was on when I'm, using a fucking camera I paid $80 for, like the streaming
Exactly.
camera. Like, that's crazy. Isn't that insane how that works?
She's been a pro.
Also, people, I apologize. You know what? Okay, now that I really think about it, because... honestly, as soon as I feel like I said it just to because it was in the spur of the moment. Yes, okay. Sean Clark has done a lot of stuff for I was like, that name sounds familiar, and then I was like, wait, why did I just say who the hell is Sean Clark? Because literally I saw some comments right here. One guy was like, Braden says, oh, we got a bot. We got a bot in our chat.
What are they offering? Is it sex?
It says Love Chat XYZ Best Adult Dating Site. Should I go visit it?
No.
You think they're going to offer me a special discount?
You're going to get you're going to have to get a new phone.
How do I remove this?
Best Adult Dating Site. But that's not sex.
It's not sex. Misael just says it's a fake.
Yeah, definitely. That's like when people were... Did you see the other day what happened on Instagram? No. People are using my stuff to promote a fansly.
I did see that actually.
And there's a video of a girl shaking her ass, and I was like, that's not me.
Yeah, I was like, there's definitely no shot that that this is all real or anything. Because normally when you see stuff like that, you're pretty quick to post hey people, listen up, don't fucking follow any of these phonies or anything. Misael just called himself out. Misael, buddy, you just called yourself out, literally live on the air. He says, oh boy. He says, don't, it's a fake. Not that I know from experience or anything. All right, buddy. I've known you since how long? I've known you since third grade. No. I got it. I got you. You called yourself out. Okay, what else we got here? So sorry, everybody, about not answering your guys' questions. Obviously had a major technical error with the internet. It's gosh, where's, oh yeah, I was going to say, where's 5-Star at? Because he's the one that said it. 5-Star Media, guys. He's, as you guys know, he's not in the chat here tonight. Apparently he is taking a break from YouTube. Wanted to give him a little shout out here. He was one of our wonderful viewers that was here every single week. Really did contribute a lot to the chat section. So 5-star commented on one of my videos yesterday saying that this is the last comment we're going to see. I screenshot it and sent it to Destiny, and I literally about like cried because, you know, he was a wonderful viewer and a wonderful contribution to the overall chat section. So yeah, sorry guys if I missed anything also, but just wanted to give a shout out to him. So Goodreal says, when I got that friend invite, Goodreal says, I was like, does Destiny have an evil twin?
Imagine. I think I would be the evil twin.
Do you think you'd be the evil twin? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
the other twin would be just me, but my blonde self, you know? Like, that would be my twin. It's just my blonde Destiny.
That would be like your doppelganger from like Us, like.
Yeah. Like, wait, because like they don't have hair dye down there, and so it's just blonde. I'm like, oh girl, sorry.
Oh my gosh. Misael had a good question from earlier. Did you answer this one already? Your favorite scary moment in a non-horror movie?
Yeah, I couldn't really think of one because, like, I know that question's been asked in, like, Killer Flicks, and it took me so long to try to think. I just said the jump scare moment in Mean Girls when Katie walks in when she's, like, the dead widow. And so it's, like, and they're watching Friday 13th Part 2, so it's supposed to be, like, scary. It's, like, Halloween. But, I mean, it's not a horror movie, so. But, it, like, that didn't scare me ever. It's just the first thing I thought of.
I gotta say, for me, I don't know. That's a good question. In a non-horror movie, a scary moment. I know that there was one recently I saw in a theater, like where I like jumped. I just can't like remember what the movie was. You know what? Just to have an answer, I'm gonna say I actually did jump in Avengers when Black Widow was like in the room, like in the pipe room, and she was trying to hide from Hulk. And all of a sudden Hulk, like, you know, comes out and he's like, "Aah!" Like that actually, it scared me. It got me the first time I ever saw it. Not now, because you know it's coming. But yeah, that did get me. So yeah, now that I'm like going through, now I'm literally going through all these comments here. Like I'm seeing that I did sound like a robot indeed. Sounded like a big robot. They're like, it's just all Braden sounds like a robot. Braden sounds like a robot. Oh my gosh. Literally, I actually came in and I tried to talk, and apparently Goodreal heard me, and you didn't. Like, I was sitting there trying to say something. I was like, "Can you hear me?"
And I'm just da 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 da.
Can you hear me? And then like, good. So I'm glad that he heard it because he was like, "No, Braden, she's just ignoring you."
No, I literally can hear you, and then everyone's like, "Yeah, he's been talking." I was like, "Oops," because I've just been talking away.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm like sitting there like, "Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?"
Oh yeah. So Misael said Braden. Apparently Misael got the rear end of the spectrum on the robot side of things. Oh, we got our bot back. The bot is back. How do I put in timeout? Okay, let's block this user. Yeah, that's probably smarter, right? To block them instead of putting them in timeout.
Yep. So you can
I think I'm all caught up on what do you call it? I think I'm all caught up in terms of questions. So Braden Goodreal just says Braden like Aaron from Halloween 2018. Say something. Like, damn it, Destiny. Do you hear me or not?
Do you hear me or not? Take the phone.
I need to freaking know. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? I apologize if I missed anybody here tonight because of the technical error. I know Misael was asking you about the trailer for Pearl. What did you think about that trailer? I've not seen X yet, so I have not seen Ty West's X yet this year. I know, it's bad.
And you're going to say something to me about not seeing Nope.
Well, we didn't disclose that we were going to be talking about X publicly yet. So
You have a point, but still. Brittany Snow, damn it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see that. I want to see that. So, that's all I got to say. Yeah. So I'm probably just going to, did you bought it on Blu-ray, right? So yeah, I'm probably just going to go buy it on Blu-ray because I've heard enough. I know it's Lee's favorite movie this year so far. So,
I literally was the character for Saturday at the convention. That's how much I love this movie.
Yeah, see, I knew who you were, but I just hadn't seen the movie yet. So, so then what did you think of the trailer for Pearl? Did you think it looks like it's going to live up to the expectation of it and everything?
Yeah, it looks fucking good.
Okay.
It looks so good. I'm so excited. And it comes out this year.
Does it actually? When?
September.
In September?
September.
Fuck, dude. You know what? I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to buy X along with it. I'll come home. I'll watch it. And how about we talk about X next week now? How about we do that?
I'm down.
You down?
I can wear my costume.
You can wear your costume. You can wear your costume. So I will understand a little bit more of that when I see the movie now. But I will purchase it tomorrow. I'll make it a goal to watch it this weekend. Everybody, you guys are hearing it now. Next week, we're talking about Ty West's X. So, I will definitely be watching that this week. So, yep. So Misael's agreeing with you, saying that it looks really good. So Aaron Click says, Braden and Destiny, what is the funniest scene to you in a horror movie? Funniest scene.
Funniest scene in a horror movie? Oh, that's hard too. Maybe not the funniest scene, but I do love the scene in Jennifer's Body whenever they're kind of like arguing back and forth, and it's like nice insult Hannah Montana, and they're like that whole like scene of them just going back and forth. I think it's just funny because I like their banter, because like I feel like that's how it would be, because like my friends and I, we don't fight. We'll fight, with our words. And that's what they're doing. And the way they're talking to each other, and the whole end, it's like, this is for cutting boxes, and like stabs her. It's like, oh, do you buy all your like home or all your weapons at like Home Depot and shit? Like, I love that part. So it's not the funniest, but it's pretty funny to me.
All right. Funniest scene in a horror movie ever for me is just because I got the biggest fucking laugh that this even made the cut of the movie has got to be the peanut butter on my penis from fucking Halloween 2018. Like, I was just genuinely in fucking awe. Like, I was just like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, I like leaned in to like listen just like a little bit more. I'm like, huh? He said what?
Peanut butters. Peanut butters. Wow.
Oh man.
Penis.
Peanut butter on my penis.
Peanut butter. On his what?
Yeah, on his hump. So I just remember just being just genuinely like, I was laughing actually, because like I couldn't believe that was the thing. So
Braden.
Yeah. Good. What?
I hate to interrupt, but I have to do another stream.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, hey, last question then. Let's do sorry, that's why you want to start at 6:30. You should have said that in the beginning, I
posted about it on my Instagram, so maybe you should see my stuff.
Okay, well, I saw the Fear Freaks one, and then that was about
This one was before that, though.
Well, I must have skipped right over it then. I'm sorry. So, just tell them that Fear Freaks was running a little bit late. We've got great questions here, Destiny. But what do you call it? Good Real says, last question, who's going to win the trivia next Friday? It's whatever team.
Me, the moderator.
Whatever team I'm on. So, hey, Good Real, I do need a thumbnail so I can post that in my community section, so that way we can get peeps over. So next Friday night, I will be on Good Real Hunting's channel. Destiny is a moderator. We will be. Sorry, the Fear Freaks will be on the Good Real hunting channel. I fucking literally just blanked right there. What percent was in this Bud Light tonight? You guys only saw me. I had one, right? But yeah, so next Friday, Halloween trivia. Don't miss it. It's going to be absolutely freaking outstanding. Destiny, stop copying me with this thing. But yeah, I really appreciate all you guys being here tonight. We had so much fun. Seriously, great questions. We might have to start doing Q&As. Like, maybe we'll have to switch it up to where it's like 1 week is a movie, the next week is like a Q&A chill session, you know? Like, I mean, that might have to be what we do, because tonight you guys had some really outstanding questions. So thank you guys so much for being here. If we didn't get to any of your guys' questions tonight, I do very much apologize due to the technical issues. So hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' week. I think I'm done with videos right now for the week. I've already done a good amount on my channel. You've got a stream coming up. Where are you going, Destiny, so people can go over there?
I'm going to be on Sledgehammer Horror on their YouTube channel. It starts in 11 minutes, so I'll be there. If y'all want to, we're going to be talking about guilty pleasures, so yeah.
Heck yeah. Head on over to Sledgehammer. He's a great guy. Hey, tell Ken I said hi too. He's great. So
I will. I love Ken and Ashley. They're amazing. So
yeah, absolutely. Let him know I said hello, and tell him I'm sorry if you're getting over there just a little bit late for the pre-conversation. So thank you guys so much. Thanks to all our new viewers. Hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you guys next week on Fear Freaks. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Destiny.
Goodbye. I have to piss so bad. Goodbye.